Got some more news on the voter fraud front. Yes, more crooked Democrats. The police have raided the offices of an Indiana voter registration project. That's the actual group, the Indiana Voter Registration Project, in a grand voter fraud case. Now, according to Jim Hoft at the Gateway Pundit, he reports that Indiana police raided the offices of the Indiana Voter Registration Project in North Indianapolis on Tuesday in a growing voter fraud case. He states it's not clear who established or funded the Indiana Voter Registration Project. However, there is a connection to the Democrat Party. They state that the group released a statement through a spokeswoman named Christy Setzer. Apparently, her PR firm website says that she has worked as a Democratic strategist for the campaigns of Al Gore, Howard Dean, and Chris Dodd. So she's clearly a Democratic operative. She's a strategist. She works in those circles, so it is very likely that she is right there working to steal the vote for Hillary Clinton in the state of Indiana. Now, according to the USA Today, they reported here that the Indiana State Police investigators on Tuesday searched a voter registration agency on Indianapolis's north side as they look into a voter fraud case that spans 9 counties. 9 counties. Now you think about it, if it's in Indianapolis, one of the largest populated areas in Indiana, think about what level of voter fraud we're talking about here. Okay? They could be registering dead people, more like we just in the last report, felons, people who are non-citizens, going through legal loopholes by just not checking a box, getting them on the roll so they can go and vote for Hillary when the time comes. Now, they say here the investigation began in late August when police learned of the filing of fraudulent voter registration forms in Marion and Hendricks counties. Police did say that the growing number of involved counties leads investigators to believe that the number of fraudulent records might be in the hundreds. I would go on to say thousands even. But like I said in the last report, it only takes, if you have a good margin of a few hundred votes, then it's unlikely that the vote will be contested. Now, if the margin is very thin, by just a couple dozen, well, there's a higher chance of it being contested. But, I mean, have you ever seen a vote contested and it gets flipped over? Very rare that it happens. But we do know, I mean, how many times have we called, the possibility of a rigged election? Okay, we already know that voter machines can be flipped by simply hacking them. The Department of Homeland Security has already called the voting integrity of the United States a national security issue, and Obama has considered taking over the entire electoral process for Homeland Security under the guise of a cyber threat. So now you have fraudulent voter registration agencies in Indiana. You've got Pennsylvania, we just discussed, who has now, they've been uncovered to have fraudulent people on their rolls. You got Virginia over there, same problem. So couple that with Obama calling out the Department of Homeland Security to oversee it, you get a couple of bad apples in there, they hack the vote, flip it for Donald Trump. So this appears to be, like, we're just a few weeks out from the election, folks. So this appears to be sort of the precursor tremors to the grand earthquake of the potential flipping of the whole election for Hillary Clinton. And as you know, as we've been reporting here, the people who are turning out to these events, I mean, tens upon tens of thousands of people going to see Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton, in contrast, gets a couple hundred at her events. So just the mere turnout at the public events leads me to believe that there will be a landslide. Not just that, but also look at the social media numbers we've been reporting on here too. So there's a massive, massive groundswell of Trump supporters who are out there, who are activated and motivated to go and vote. But then you have the corruption of the Democrats enrolling fraudulent people, dead people, illegals, felons, and just people that they would ship in to go and carry out a vote. This is very dangerous. So at least the police did raid an agency. Hopefully we can nip this in the bud before it gets any dirtier. But what are your thoughts? Comment below. Subscribe for updates. And if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and share this report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
It's time to live the life you deserve. Trade Genius offers daily stock market alerts sent straight to your mobile device. We do the research on the market, Then we text you when we buy and when we sell. We do all the work. You make the profits. It's that easy. Take advantage of our 70% average win today and try us out for $19.99. Sign up today and start living the life you deserve.